The third claim that we want to emphasize is the claim of Jesus himself. I think it's really important that we recognize that what I'm about to tell you is true about all of us, that what matters most is what comes out of our own mouths about ourselves. That's what people identify with, and they say, well, you said this and you said that. Well, it's true about Jesus too, and it's important to listen to what he says about himself. So for instance, Jesus' claim about himself is that he is the Son of Man. It is the phrase that he uses most about himself in Second Testament, New Testament teaching. It's used about 80 times in the New Testament, and most of those times, upwards of 70 plus times, it's used by Jesus of himself. So when Jesus is saying this, what does he mean? And why is this phrase so important? And is he trying to hide something, or is he trying to point back to something? I'm going to suggest that he's pointing back to something. And I'd like to read to you Daniel chapter 7, verses 13 to 17, because I believe that when Jesus was referring to himself as the Son of Man, this is what he was referencing. Check this out, Daniel chapter 7, verses 13 and 14. I saw in the night visions, and behold, with the clouds of heaven there came one like a Son of Man. And he came to the Ancient of Days, and was presented before him. And to him, this Son of Man, was given dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all peoples, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom one that shall not be destroyed. Gee, does that sound vaguely familiar? Like, oh, maybe about Jesus? Yeah, indeed, and I think that's Jesus' point. Jesus is saying, I am the Son of Man. And for anybody who is in Jewish thinking mode, they knew immediately that this came from Daniel chapter 7, especially the leaders. And Jesus is saying about himself, I am the one that was promised. And what I discover most often when I'm working on a public university campus and talking with people who are not believers, they take issue with some of the things that I say. And I will often say something like this to them, please don't argue with me about these things, take it up with Jesus, because he's the one who said it. I think it's true in most every instance as we see and study New Testament teaching. Certainly it's true here. We understand that this is what Jesus thinks about himself. He is saying, let's go back to First Testament teaching, and I will show you that I am the one who is the promised one. What is our belief, or how is our belief different from everybody else's? The third part about Jesus' claim, this is really powerful and important. What does Jesus say about himself? That is crucial. And how we understand Jesus is how we understand how our belief is different from everybody else's.